Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I'm JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge. And do you remember the Pontedera Liga Pro competition that I've talked about before? We're actually doing the matches this time. And we've got a difficult group because we've got Pontedera and Perugia, and Perugia beat Pontedera 3-0. So this is going to be interesting to say the least. We'll be playing both games in this video, and I wanted to talk about the squad as well briefly, because I generally feel that this squad could be, well, not great, but it's not the worst thing in the world. There's also the fact that we're now predicted to finish in 17th again, despite the fact they want us to get out of the relegation zone, and Perugia have got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players in the Media Dream 11. Only Siena have the other player. So yeah, Perugia are pretty strong, it feels like. They are the favourites to be promoted as champions. Semper, despite being promoted, are 10th favourites to win the title. We've got some new teams coming in the division as well, like Caresse. And yeah, no team got relegated out of division, surprisingly. But given there was some teams, Palermo getting relegated was still a shock to me. I'm going to be honest, I was not expecting that. But between Palermo, Juventus under 23s, Ragunia, who were in our division just a few years ago, are now down in here. And Alban and Lefte, only fitted to be 13th. That's a surprise to me. I'm actually surprised by that. But given that this is where we are expected to do, I wanted to talk about the squad, because we've made a few, well, some people were left. That's what I'm going to say. And when I say some people are left, we let go of some really well-known names in the squad, like Nardoza. He's gone. I let him go. He was getting paid 1.5 grand a week, and he was no longer the first choice goalkeeper, so it made sense to get rid of him. Sounds silly to say that, but he's also wanted by Bari, who are currently in Serie B. So yeah, if anything, it might have been the best thing for him to be able to go up and leave to that team who've become the yo-yo team of the second and third tier. Banny's left us, and he's now at Semper. He didn't want to sign a new deal, so we let him go, and not ideal, but we had to do what we had to do. Wilkes has left us, and he's now in Lithuania, I believe it is. Where are you? Yeah, he's in Lithuania, playing for Zagreus. Venus? I think they say Venus. Were they in the Europa League? They must be in the Europa League. Can I check this? They were in the Champions League and Europa League Conference. Okay, they were in the Europa League Conference. That is, he's played in Europe. He is actually played in Europe. That is actually pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie. He played in Europe. Good for him, honestly. Good for him. He's also played for his new club. Got a goal in the league. So yeah, we're gonna miss his goal scoring, but I'm not gonna miss his wages. That's what I'm gonna say. He's getting double the amount of money now than he was at us. We also let Vargas go, and I'm gonna be honest, didn't really see a future for him. He was getting on age. He was not getting any better. And if you look at the comparison sheet, he was the third best left back, and can I see centre back? His third best centre back. He could probably play, but he's got less potential. Everyone's got potential to be better than him anyway. We also let go of Mariotti, so he's one of our academy prospects that just never really looked like he was going to be good enough. So I got rid of him, and to be honest, not upset by this one. Not upset at all. So I'm looking at the team, and I wanted to look at this and show you that this is our team in terms of reports compared to what they expected. And yeah, this looks like a pretty good team when you look at it this way. Look at ability, look at age. I think Carmonetti is the only standout in terms of age. He's the oldest player at the age of 28. He's considered a 3.5 star. I don't know if I should really trust the stars, to be honest with you, but in all things considered, I will just say that this is a promising sign that most of our players have got a lot of potential. I mean, Laneri, we're going to let go anyway at the end of the season, so actually, I'm going to do it now. Laneri, set for release. Goodbye to you. He's been great, he's been good, but he's no longer the first or second choice fullback in the right-hand side. And in terms of potential, he's the worst player of them all, so we're going to get rid of him. And yeah, the amount of players that we are probably starting or having on the bench that could be really, really good, it says a lot, doesn't it? And that fact our second choice goalkeeper is also pretty good. But yes, we've got a few players that are out injured. Scarpato, who's actually now considered 4.5 star in potential, he's out injured due to knee ligament strain. He's out for 11 days, so 5 weeks. He will miss the first game of the season. We brought Andrea Talia into the first team too. So yeah, 15 years of age. I like him a lot. He's got potential. Very much potential indeed. And despite everything, despite the fact we are probably good enough to do some damage, good enough to do well, I am not changing up my tactic because I don't think we've got enough players to really do a lot of damage in the defensive midfield role. And so if I was to look at every single position, yeah, defensive midfielder, 2 stars is the most. I say that despite the fact that we got actually, Benny's actually looking good. For the first time, we've got a player in the fullback position that can be more than 2 stars, and that for me is exciting. And he's only gonna get better because he's 17. He's determined to do well. He's determined. Yes, he's more of a centre back. I acknowledge that, but he's actually got more attributes in the wing side. So I'm very excited for this guy to progress and develop. You know, I mean, yes, his dribbling could be better, but we're training him into that position, into that role, and if we can get his pace up as well, even better. That's what I'm going to say. We need to work on this. We need to work on that. We've actually let Benici go out on loan. Might seem like a silly move, but I honestly am now thinking, is this guy the main choice for the left back? No. DiBiase will be ahead of him in the list, as well as Martina. So, yeah, I had to be practical. I had to look at it and think, is he going to get game time? I thought, no, not really. So, San Marino Academy, he's played 40 times for us, but most of them have come from the bench. If not all of them, actually. Let's check. Bench, he's only made 2 starts. He's only made 2 starts for us. So, I genuinely think, yeah, maybe going out on loan is probably the best thing for him. And if we can get him to do well, then we can get him to do well. They're going to play him as the left winger. I just want him to get game time. That's all I want. If he gets game time, he gets game time. It works for us. It really does. We've got a few things we're looking at. We've got to look to the future and everything else as we're looking at this. And yeah, Dino's still there. The scary guy that I was really concerned about. That is good enough to be a Serie B, maybe Serie A player. Got 34 goals in 36 matches last year. He's still at the club at Perugia. And I am terrified because nobody's actually made a bid for him, apparently. He's worth $1 million. He's the most expensive player in the league, and he's probably the best player in the league. So yeah, that's the thing. We've got a few players that are... Yeah, Fantoso also got injured, as did Campanotti and Zauli. So a few players of ours that just didn't do themselves justice, didn't come themselves in glory. They got injured. We're going to see what we can do. I genuinely feel like this is a team that can be really, really good, and we've got to replace Campanotti because he's not full fitness. DiBiase, not great. He's also Martinez injured. That's the thing. I forgot about that. But yeah, Sanelli we're going to play. And Tonucci we're not going to play. I'm going to give a debut to Talia. I've just decided now. I was not prepared for that, but okay. Suddenly that's a thing I'm deciding on the fly. Gaia will play as well. So we're not going to play our best team. We're not going to play our best team at all. And we're just looking at fitness and saying, is it worth the risk? Yes or no? Probably no for half of them, honestly. So... yeah, this is something. Actually, should I just go for this formation instead? Swap you two? I think I will do this, you know. I think I'm going to decide that this is a good call to make. And Kanama will go in the middle. So we're going to go for this formation. I don't often decide out of the blue. Yeah, we're going to change out of the last minute, but today just felt like a good time to do it. So yes, we're going to do this. It's not something I've literally just decided out of the wind to do this, but... it's something I was thinking about doing anyway, but look, we're not the best. We're young. I mean, this guy, his game, Kaluka is 17. He's getting better. He's inconsistent. That's my only concern with a lot of players. They're inconsistent. If we can get them to be more consistent, like Serpi, he's not inconsistent, but he's just not good enough at the moment in talent. If we can get the players to be better, that's great. If you can't, then it's not the end of the world. They're young. They're going to make mistakes. The average age is 20 in the team. We've got a lot of room to work with, and we're going to see what we can do. We're making 10 changes from the last match. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's see what we can do. Got a throw. So, we've given the ball away, it seems like. But we've got to get the ball back. Kaluka gets it here, is Gaia. Now, considering that Pontedera lost 3-0 against Perugia in the first game, and Perugia is probably the most difficult game, I can at least try something. And if anything, this is a good chance to test out this tactic to see if it works. And Zaudi scores inside the first 6 minutes. Maybe this is the formation I should have gone before all this time. Who knows? I'm just going to assume that this might be a one-off. We're doing well. We've got the lead. Barbini, yeah, you got to be lucky that he got the ball back, but he gets an assist, and yeah. We've got options with formations. 4-3-1-2 and 4-2-3-1. Let's see what we can do with them. They got a free kick. They've had more chances since the goal went in. And we've got the ball away. Serbi's got... Zaudi's on the ball again. He's got a book... Why is he... Oh, that's a terrible ball. What was that? I thought he would have got past the full fan, but he's given the ball away, and that is 1-1. I know I said mistakes, but that's one mistake I just don't understand. Why did he make this delivery? Zaudi absolutely has cost us... He scores the opening goal, but then he does this... Why not pass it? Why pass it that heavily? It's such a heavy ball, and it did not need to be made. Yeah, inconsistency is a problem, especially with young talent. Half time, they've had the better chances, but admittedly that goal they scored was kind of our own doing. So, yeah, Zaudi scored a goal, gets booked, and then makes a mistake that costs us an equaliser. So, yeah, if we can get a win, that'd be great. It's not the end of the world if we don't get through to the group. We've only done it 3-4 times at this point. This is our 8th season, so if we can get 50% ratio of getting out of the group, which is not likely going to happen, we've only done it 3 times. We've been knocked out of the group stage 4 times, and that was before Perugia became part of our group. I'm concerned now that we might be in a bad position. I don't know why. Simplifying Sky. I tell you what, I probably play the defense too high, but I don't trust the defense to do things normally, to do things correctly. And like, where's that come from Riccardo Sonelli? What a goal! That is something I was not prepared for. I thought it'd be a highlight that they will get a goal from, not for us to get a goal from. He's playing as he can play as an inverted winger. He's a right-footed player that can do that on the wing. That's a great finish. They got a free kick again. So we can take the lead and score, but we just need to hold on to the leads and we'll be good. Taddy's had a good game though. A 7.3 rating on his debut. I tell you what, I was not expecting him to be as good as he has been today, but being honest, we can hold on to this lead. We can't. Alright, we can't seem to hold on to leads against Pontedera. That's something we need to do better of. So we need to demand more from the team because that's a silly goal to concede, I feel. Not as bad as the first goal, but it's still annoying. Zaudi will take the free kick now. And Leone did not get to... Oh, they're going to get the ball, aren't they? This is a concern of mine. We're going positive, but at the same time, it might be going against us as I look at the statistics. I'm going to keep going positive because of the possession. I just feel like we need to keep the positive nature of this going. They get an opportunity to place in the middle. Oh, God, what was that? Why did he do that? I felt like it was not something he should have done, but Antonocci on the ball still. I thought he was going to be fouled. He somehow lost the ball here. That is not as good as he could be fitness-wise, and Leon threw on goal, and that's a save on Tatuli. Probably should have done better with that. So we drew 2-2 against Pontedera, who we've lost to in the past, and I'm not sure if I'm happy about this or not. I'm very conflicted right now. We didn't do very well with the XG, but we took our chances when we got given them, and we scored some goals I was not expecting to score. So this is a weird game. Sanelli, understanding, was one of our best players, but yeah, it's a confusing situation for me. I don't know how to feel about this right now. We were a bit unlucky, but we weren't great either. I will have to tell some players off and tell them a bit rubbish, but yeah, this is something else. And Tanya, very good debut for him. If anything, he's the only silver line apart from Zanelli scoring his first goal for the club that I can take from this game. And that's all I've got to say. So we're now playing against Perugia, and I'm gotta be honest, we've actually lost a player to injury again. They want us... Well, I'm going to go with this tactic because it seemed like it worked last time, and now we've got most of our players back from injury. I say most of our players back. Yeah, DBS got injured for 2 to 5 weeks. He actually had a hamstring strain in a friendly against Cattonia, so we seem to lose a lot of players in friendly at the moment. Scabata's back in 12 days to 4 weeks. Martinez out for 4 to 8 weeks, and I just gave him a new 2-year contract, and considering that he's not been impressing me lately, he might be out for a while. Good for you got Sanelli here, though. Playing as an attacking, a wingback on attack, even though he's more... I mean, he can play on the other side, actually, to be fair. He can play on both sides. So this guy's a blessing in disguise. He's not consistent, but he's given me hope. That's all I'm going to say. He's given me some hope. Can he do more? I don't know, but Adioni will start this time. Zaudi, despite scoring is not going to start more because I feel like we've got stronger options on the field and the bench. But yeah, apart from Scarpato being missing, apart from DiBiase being missing, this is almost a full strength squad. Oh, Martina too, but yeah, Martina and DiBiase can play in midfield too. So this is a still strong squad. Ine Pizzoni is actually more of a winger. He can actually play as box to box. So this is ideal for him, and he's left-footed. So very, very ideal situation to be in. Ine Ventosi is not keen on staying with us. He is still very, very useful, and I feel like we need to keep hold of him. And Tonucci is more of a central midfielder player. So yeah, we can keep hold of players. If we get the players doing well, then who knows what's going to happen. Let's see what we can do. As well, he's looking forward to his battle. Martirio. Can we stop him from getting a hat-trick this time is my question. I honestly don't know. Let's see, shall we? They got a free kick, and it's Perugia. They're going to do well, aren't they? I think they got to a final one year, but not last year. But here we got counter-attack potential. Alioni, what can he do from this? He scores. We've taken it against Perugia. Who knows what's going to happen in this competition? I decided to give this more focus this year, because I thought it'd be good to highlight it. And we've taken it in both matches so far. And this is a counter-attack from their own set piece that we've scored from. I don't know about you, but this is exciting. We can do this with this new formation. Then maybe it's something we can do. I've had this since last year. I just never really used it. But maybe this is something we need to do for next year, as they have a free kick. And they put it wide. Thank goodness for that. They got an opportunity again. And I wonder if the counter-attack we had was a good opportunity or just a one-off thing. I don't know what that was about. What was the keeper doing? Mbayo just scores after being let so free. I don't know if the keeper's trying to get the ball and has completely misjudged this, but it feels like he's made an absolute howler here, and I'm not happy about it because yeah, we've lost our lead. Watch him here. He's trying. Yeah, he's trying to get the ball, and he's realized, oh, this is not good. Almost far too late. But they've got an opportunity. We've got an opportunity again. It's from our own kickoff. They might score second for all we know, as we play the ball nicely. It's quite a nice football, to be honest with you, passing football that we can do. Out wide to Sanelli, who got a goal last time out. He's played in this time. It's not his best foot, that foot he tried to cross on, but fair play to him. As Ferreira's, oh my days, how has only missed this? It was an effort from Ferreira at first, and then Alioni comes rushing in and only hits the woodwork. And they have an opportunity for their own free kick, and they score from it, and it's Moyano. So, yeah, this is a team that is considered the favourites of the league. I'm not expecting to win this game. I'm just hoping we can do something. And honestly, the fact we even took the lead of this game was a pleasant surprise. They got an opportunity from a throw. We're not the best with our headers. I realise that's an issue of ours, and they've got an opportunity. Tortelli's held on to that. Good save from him. Those opportunity from them to mess it up. I don't know how they messed it up, but they did. Another opportunity. I might need to go defensive. I don't want to go defensive, but I know I might need to, just because I think the counter-attack we had earlier in the game might have been a one-off thing, and we should have just sat back and protected that lead, but we didn't. So there you go. I know we can score now. That's just nice. And Tragny's played it forward, and Farinini. At least we haven't conceded to Martirio yet, as they have an opportunity. Tenema, it's 3-1. So yeah, we'll go more defensive, because I know now probably it's over as a game. We are always going to lose this game. It is Perugia. We've done more than Pontedera did, and that's all I can say. That's all I can ask for. We've actually got a goal. That is more than our previous opponents did. We've got a throw. I am concerned. Fofana, I'm going to encourage the team because they seem like they need encouragement. But Benny, in the middle, 3-2. Alioni scores. We've gone defensive, and all of a sudden we get a goal. So he's got 2 goals in this game, and I feel like the pressing forward is very good for goals, and it's very nice to be able to get that. It's a good delivery for Benny, to be fair, as well. But yeah, we're going to go into courage, but 3-2. This is a game I'm excited about now. It's almost more attacking, but it's a defensive error from the defender's point of view, so probably not much to be encouraged about, but you never know. Okay, so despite losing this game, I've got a lot of confidence on this match, because we've gone 3 games without scoring against this team, And not only did we get a goal, but we scored twice and we took the lead against them. We had the better XG2, and we were probably the better team in the end. So maybe going defensive was what I should have done when we were 2-1 down or 1-0 up. I don't know. But the fact we pushed them as hard as we did is a good sign. It gives me faith. And honestly, I got to give full credit. This is better than I was expecting. I didn't have any faith that we would do well, but the fact we actually got to that point, yes, we were knocked out of the competition, but that's fine. We did better than expected, and only 11 days to 2 weeks. That's not bad. That is not bad. As Alioni also ends his goal drought. He was really good today, though. 2 goals. I need this more. I need this more from my players, and I'm very excited for the future. But yes, we're out of the competition. That's fine. We're not expected to do well against Perugia. But then again, it's better than expected, better than nothing. Either way, I'm actually going to end this here. I hope you guys have actually enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share this video, and that you also subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. And so anyway, until next time, goodbye and good night.